Happy August 1st, to the Pepe family. I've been reading your guys' comments. I'm sure a lot of you are wondering, Crypto ZX, where are these Pepe updates? But I did, comment back to some of the viewers that, been reaching out, stating that, I have been, really, really busy, just couldn't take time out to, make all the updates that, we usually do. But it's a new month. We're back on schedule. I would love your support on a single day-to-day basis, and you will see daily updates no matter what. For the month of August, that is a goal of mine, and we'll try to make that really become a reality. But enough with the talking. Let's take a look at what's happening across the board. I'm sure you guys are already kind of up to date as to what's happening if you do keep up with my other videos. But if not, we are seeing a retracement for the broader market, about a 10% pullback market wide. Looking at Pepe down about 9.6% over the course of the last 24 hours alone. Now, price currently still sitting above 1041, so still 4 zeros in front of the price. That's the importance of that. Down about 7% in Bitcoin and about 3.6% in Ethereum comparative. The valuation 4.37 billion and a 24-hour trading volume at about $900 million. And before we get into any further, as always, just a quick disclaimer: anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. So, as far as the broader meme coin market is concerned, we're looking at about a 7.6% decrease over the last 24 hours. So look across the board, guys. Just look across the market. We are seeing substantial pullback market-wide for multiple coins. And that kind of goes back to, what I state from the beginning. If you've been following the channel, from day one, you guys know when it comes to meme coins, I know people tend to forget this, but when it comes to meme coins, you need to treat these as, meme coins just by the name of the category itself. There's no use case. There's absolutely no use case. It's pretty much supply and demand, and hype pretty much, takes, memes up. So when you see those explosive moves, you want to be locking in profits. It's very, very important. And I'm sure people that did not take some, profits off of the table are probably looking and saying, I wish I did. But you don't want to have those thoughts, right? Because during these types of pullbacks, flushes, the market is going to go down. So this is very, very important to, lock those profits when you see them. And when we talk about locking in profits, we're not talking about, exiting your entire position, maybe even locking 5 to 10%. But again, that's something I do, and that has helped me because, of course, I've been in the space for almost a decade. Next year marks a decade. It's insane. And, it's a lot of learning, but one thing I've learned over time is that, emotions can get the best of you when it comes to this space. So you really want to be thinking from a realistic standpoint. But right now, of course, the entire market is down. We need to keep in mind, dominance is skyrocketing right now, which of course is a huge indicator. But BTC, Bitcoin, the king of the market. I'm not going to bore you guys here with BTC, but Bitcoin broke below the 115,000 key support line, and of course, this pretty much explains why we are seeing a lot of red across the board, because in return dominance went up, and we still have the $112,000 key support line on the table that we actually have not seen. We actually haven't seen that price since July 10th. So honestly, where we are currently sitting, I'm not writing it off unless, of course, BTC pushes back above 117,000. We could be having a different conversation. But with the way things are looking right now, I wouldn't be surprised if we do see this retest, which means potentially more downside. But if you're looking at the holder count, 471,381 holders, so pretty much increasing day by day for Pepe. It's something that we know. But if you're looking at Pepe's price right now, let's kind of zoom out and take a look at the bigger picture here. So you can kind of see we're still, having this accumulation pattern in a way, but we are below this blue line, blue line around the 1078. We actually broke below it just not too long ago. And I'm sure you guys know I've said it time in, time out how important that key range really is. We came very close to breaking out of the May, high, which was around the 1603 zone. We never really managed to do so, but I personally do believe that maybe the next leg up we could start seeing the price push back towards the upside. Right now, a lot of people are probably wondering, could June levels be retested? The fact that we dropped below this key support line, it's something that I want you guys to understand the importance of. Because look at it from this perspective. Last time we were below this key support line was, of course, on July 9th. And we know what happened after, breaking out of this key range. If you want to put this into perspective, we saw an increase of 35%. 5%. And right now, we have dropped below it. And the importance of that is because, the reason why I'm emphasizing so much about this is because, like I said, July 9th was the last time, we were below this range, and dropping below it for the first time since then, obviously, can kind of make us understand how, we are in this bearish trajectory, short term, in my opinion. Obviously, at the same time, we do have significant amount of support around this level. And now, probably the question that a lot of people have is, what would be the next key support line? I would be looking at around the 98.25 where we currently are. It's a psychological price point, so of course, I'm not surprised that we're kind of ranging around this level. But if we're able to go down to the 98.02 zone, that's about a 6.6% pullback from where we are. I don't really want to talk about June 23rd lows right now because, of course, we want to see how Bitcoin performs, but I'm not writing it off. The reason why I'm not writing it off is because of the break below this blue line, I've highlighted to you guys before on my channel how important this range really is. I think it's going to be short-lived, this retracement, because like I said, the month of July was quite a bullish month. Nothing goes up straight forever. There are swings that happen in this space. I'll keep you guys covered, of course. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys personally think. Where do you see the price of Pepe going? And yeah, if you have not subscribed, what are you waiting for? We'll see you later in Crypto ZX, and peace out.